Happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, January the 18th, 2022, and today's daily Bible readings come to us from Psalm 145, Song of Solomon 4, 1 through 8, and then 1 Corinthians 1, 3 through 17. And I read Psalm 145 to you yesterday for MLK Day because I feel like it was a really fitting way to talk about MLK and talk about what we understand about God, the nature of God, really should drive us to fight for righteousness and justice the way Reverend King did. But today's lesson is really, which I'm going to do First Corinthians, is really about adventures kind of in missing the point. If MLK was kind of on the ball with understanding what the nature of God is in Psalm 145, and that drove him to do the work he did, Paul's talking to a bunch of people who have just kind of missed the point. So adventures in missing the point. Paul begins to get reports. Actually, this person named Chloe tattles on him and her group. The report that the people in Corinth, people that were evangelized by him and this guy named Apollos and this guy named Cephas, that they've really kind of missed the point. They've divided off into these divisions based on who brought them into the fold. So all the people that were evangelized by Paul, or I guess maybe even consequently evangelized by those people, are going around saying, well, I belong to Paul. I'm of the house of Paul, right? And the other people are saying, well, I belong to Apollos. And other people, he says, are saying, I belong to Cephas. And he says, and then there's some who are like, I belong to Christ. And he's basically saying to them, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. So he doesn't really address the others, the people who belong to Apollos or Cephas, who call, he's not addressing them so much as the people who call themselves by those names, but yeah, kind of, they're listening in, don't forget that. But he really addresses those who are going around and calling themselves by his name, saying, I belong to Paul. And he asks him these questions. He says, look, why are you doing this? Am I the one who was crucified for you? Were you baptized in my name? And the obvious answer is, well, no, Jesus was crucified. The Christ was crucified for us. And no, we were baptized in Christ's name. And some of them, he points out, by him himself. And he's like, I'm guessing maybe they're the ringleaders. But he's like, I didn't baptize you in my name. I baptized you in Christ's name. And then he asks this question, has Christ been divided? And the answer to all this is, well, no. So why are they going around? Why are they going around calling themselves by these names of people who aren't Christ? It's an impossibility. That's the point of all these questions. I'm hoping that they'll get the point that they are, and we are all united in Christ and by Christ alone. Anyway, that's the DBR for today. Get out and enjoy the day, and we'll be back tomorrow with another DBR for you. Talk to you later. Boop.